Paradigm Shift.
An educational comedy.
It's not a cause, not a movement.
It's not a social group you can slap a label onto.
It's an idea. It's an intention.
It's an intuition.
A mindset in which reality can be explored.
It's a genuine expression,
Discernment.
critical thinking, and imagination.
To look inward upon ourselves.
To better understand the external world around us.
And yes,
Few egos are bound to be bruised.
With our silly, zany, politically incorrect,
George Carlin and Bill Wick style of going about things.
real and raw honesty.
Which invites you to be
to the fullest.
Hello everybody and welcome to Paradigm Shift and Educational Comedy. We just got a new home security and monitoring system and it's pretty slick, and I just wanted to share that with you right quick. So the top one is the backyard, and the cameras are streaming. That's the front doorbell, camera one, and the doorbell. So anyway, let me also give you a fun little demonstration of the system. And here we see the Vivint doorbell with the camera. And there's the doorbell button, and there's the camera, and it has a built-in intercom system, two-way speaking. So let's demonstrate that. Okay, so here is the system through which we interface here. It's the box on the wall. Let me try to turn on some light to get a better... Go ahead! See, now we're showing up with Katie. Doorbell loading. No soliciting! We don't want any! We gave it the office.
What? Who was it? I don't think it's my David.
The only bad thing about this is that it's too loud and there's no way to lower the volume, but other than that, it's pretty slick. So yeah, there ends the Crazy Katie demonstration of that one. Or maybe it's not ended.
Did someone play the phone? Yeah.
Entertainment by Katie. And of course her mom, Connie, was in the background there too. Yep, and through the web interface, which you're seeing here, you can't do the two-way speaking thing with the doorbell camera. You can do it with a cellular app, which is pretty cool. And as you can see, it's nighttime right now, 9:29 p.m. and night vision, yay. So let's press the play button on here right quick. The hell? Okay, it is, the Flash player is installed, as it's hopefully going to do anyway here. If Flash was not installed, then I wouldn't even be able to run this thing out at all. So, yeah, that's bullshit. Okay, that's being a weirdo. But that's okay. Just give me 1 second to also load up Firefox, and I will present it within that framework. Firefox was starting to get a little pissy with the Google Hangouts thing and giving me some errors and stuff. So Chrome has been better for using with Hangouts as of late, unless you know, the dysfunction gets corrected. We shall see what happens through the passage of time. Thankfully, because of 16 gigs of memory, this is taking a lot less slower than it would have taken otherwise. Let me tell you, it's made a big difference. So, yeah, obviously having two browsers open at once is going to make things just a little bit slow and laggy, but it's not nearly as bad as it would have been. So, okay, I am loading up the web browser application in a Firefox window. Okay, so there you see Firefox. Let's hit play. As you may or may not be able to hear, there is sound in the front, and you're obviously seeing the night vision there, and there's the front porch. And while I'm streaming this, we may or may not even see a car or two pass by. The backyard camera does not have sound, but it doesn't really need it. And once it starts streaming, right now about the most you should be able to see once it loads the stream might be a little bit of, you know, the leaves blowing or whatever, but there's like no one out there doing anything or anything like that, so there really shouldn't be anything to say. Okay, yeah, it's streaming. There's a little circle thing still there for whatever reason, but it is streaming. It's not loading and buffering. It is actually streaming. And we could see the little bit, you could see the leaves moving in the wind in the upper right just slightly. So yeah, because there's nobody out there, all the changes are very subtle because it's still. But yeah, and on the side here, we have the activity log, and there's no sound on these either. You know, you can watch clips. Like before, when you saw the video where I was on the outside videoing the doorbell, there should be a clip in the system with that. Yeah, there it is. So you get to see what I looked like while I was recording that initial video, and you know, still able to browse the other options here, and you know, at the same time, you know, there's me. You can see me, you know, speaking into the camera and videoing it. You already just watched that clip shortly ago. So yes, and let's see here, and the one where I recorded Katie should also be in here as well. Yeah, it should be this one. So again, this has no sound, and this will also show her waiting for me to, you know, to get into position and hit the record button on my camera so that, you know, she could get all silly and goofy on the intercom and all that. So yeah, she's talking to Connie, her mom, behind her. okay with the video frames. That's interesting. Anyway, these are all just short clips that it saves anyway with no audio. Now, in the event that something were to happen, like an attempted home invasion or some creeper, this, that, and whatever, break-in, yada, 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 and, you know, there was actually, you know, some sort of footage where the audio would definitely be needed, you know, for the police and everything, then, you know, obviously that is stored on the Vivint servers and, you know, is fully, you know, obtainable by the police and all that for whatever court proceedings and yada yada. And, you know, each of us has a username, you know, say Connie just disarmed your system. That's, you know, last it checked. And it'll say whether or not someone rang the door. It'll say what doors, you know, were open and closed and so on and so forth. So it's a pretty sophisticated system. It's pretty cool. And there's also, you know, a referral thing to where, like, you know, if I referred somebody either via an online link or otherwise, that, you know, they would get $50 credit on their first bill, and, you know, we'd get $50. So, yeah, it's pretty good. And, this, you know, the starting cost on it that we're paying for what we got is $70 a month. It's going to drop down to about $49 after a while. And yeah, the system itself supports up to 4 cameras and up to 1 month worth of you know, backlogs. So that is also pretty cool. And yeah, it's all you know, internet connected, internet capable, internet driven. So pretty freaking neat. So there we go. There's nothing else I can really think of to show you or say. You've seen the night vision, you've seen the color stuff. You know, you get the basic idea. So yep, there we go. So hope you found that to be interesting. You know, there was nothing really incredibly paradigm-y, particularly about this episode today, except just for, you know, new 21st century technology. That's pretty cool. So yeah. Anyway, catch y'all later.